Hello everybody and welcome back to Imperator, where as usual, we have a civil war brewing when we load up the game. It seems like it recalculates this every time we start up the game, and sometimes it just spawns a new one. So it's mostly this guy who's the problem. How negative is his current loyalty? Probably pretty negative. We've already given him... Oh, he doesn't have an office. And he's in poor health. We could bring him to trial. We only have a 36% chance of success here. However, Kirky's Ematuni the Asian here, we can bribe him and get him out of there, and that will actually solve the problem for now. So we'll get that done. Now we can build additional farming settlements. Okay, we're definitely going to do that. And we're also going to build potentially foundries. This one is still pretty good. So we'll go ahead and build the one in Ganka, but we also want to start building some libraries here. So we'll do that. Now, Ermelia is starting to fill up quite a lot of space here. That's okay. We'd like to see them fill in this, this, and this, ideally. Bare minimum. Now we are going to go after them at some point. The question is when? And where did they come from anyway? Okay, we have a new ruler. So we need a new physician, and this guy is the most qualified, but actually, well, he's the same amount of qualified as this guy. And Polypershid is, I believe, a scorned family here. Yes. So we'll put him in there. Excellent. Now it's just the Ematuni that are considered scorned. Beautiful. Okay, so we have our new ruler, and that did drop our stability a little bit. We are still interested in making some additional cities up over here, and we're going to have enough political influence to do that fairly soon. So we'll save up our political influence for that. We're also interested, eventually, in declaring a war over here. They're in a defensive league. So we only need to declare... Cool. We'll see if they connect up to these two or not. Or if we connect to them. That's kind of our go signal for that. We should probably eventually work on a claim, but that does cost political power. And since that's not going to happen for a bit... Apparently that's already a city? I guess this is already a city. It doesn't look like one, but sure. We're going to put in a settlement, or rather a city over here. Compensating the owners would be very expensive here. Seize their property and compensate the slaves, huh? It's a lot of gold. There'll be no handout. That's just in Aravik, and that should be okay. Lose 10 popularity or 6 stability for 500 gold. Yikes. Okay. We're going to chill on that for the moment. How's our tech doing? 113. Not bad. Not bad at all, considering that we're below half stability. I like that. That's pretty solid, actually. And we are incredibly close at this point to grabbing our patronages. That's going to be done in how long? Let's see, that's 669 and August and January. So January of 669 is when that's going to happen. So about 5 years from now. Now, where are these barbs at? I see some barbs. Over here. That shouldn't be a problem. In theory. In theory. Okay, sounds good. So Sequania has actually connected over here. That's kind of a go signal for us. We're going to take the cash, actually, and we're going to put that into additional foundries, I think. Yes. Those 3 foundries. Okay. There we go. And we have dementia. This is what happens when our heir is like 1,000,000 years old. Luckily, he has children. So we should be done with having our heirs be 1,000,000 years old. In theory, anyway. What is that under? Government. There we go. Excellent. Yes. This is much better. Much. So he's got dementia. He'll die eventually. I do want to begin... Do we have a CB on them already? No, we don't. I do want to begin fabricating a claim up here. We will need to wait until we have political influence on that. We're going to go for Sequania. Are we going to full annex them? It kind of depends on how much AE that'll generate us. And we should definitely consider that. We're also going to go after these guys pretty soon. But yes, going after Sequania is going to be very important to us. This is growing. This one is shrinking. But not by a lot, actually. If we look at this province, 75% Zoroastrian and 64% Anatolian, I guess? Specifically Armenian. Okay, sure. The Seleucid Civil War has ended. This governor just died, so we need a new one. We'll put in this gentleman, and he was an Amatuni, so actually, we have no more scorned families. Now, our stability dropped again, and I would like to do a divine sacrifice, but we just don't have the political influence right now. We'll have to wait on it. Now, these barbs are just chilling over here. That's kind of funny. We need a new high priest, and this guy will do that. Excellent. Okay, we've got ourselves 20 political influence, so we'll go ahead and fabricate a claim over on, Sarmatia Superioris. There we go. We're also going to get our legions in position here. There's no need for naval power with this particular movement, but we're just going to head up over here. We're going to need to spread them out, of course. We've got a settlement here in Enki, and that will need to be dealt with as well. Okay, sounds good. So we are making our way up, and we'll need to figure out where we want to park each of these guys. I think these guys will probably park here for now. And then these guys, I think they'll park over in Olbia. And that should be good. In theory. We can also deal with these barbs if they're still there by the time we get there. They probably won't be, but we'll see. These foundries are not very good. Some of these libraries are quite good, though. So we'll get going on those. And how are we doing on our research efficiency? So we're down to 108 right now. That's mostly due... But that's fine. We're going to get our oratory advance here in just a couple of months. And that's perfect. So once we have these done, we're definitely going to start looking for pop happiness, which I think we were going to grab like over this way. Okay, now we have an infection. Cool. There's our oratory advance, and of course we are going to grab scientific patronage. Beautiful. That also gives us 2 innovations, so we're going to grab sponsored research. There we go. Bumping us up to 129%. And because of that, I'm going to use our additional free innovation on bookbinding, which will bump our maximum to 175. There we go. We lost our governor in Scythia, so we'll put this guy in. Excellent. And for now, these guys are going to head over here and wipe out these barbarians. There we go. And yeah, we'll imprison this guy. Cool. This is going down right now, and we'll go ahead and put this gentleman in. How are we doing here? 50-50? Okay. But we're actually positive, so this should be fine. The barbarians are defeated. We'll profit greatly from that quarter gold. I'm sure we will. Excellent. So, when are we going to attack Sequania? Well, we need to wait until our claim is fabricated. Taxes, huh? Well, we're very unpopular as it is right now. 6 stability is actually more important to us right now. So we'll take the 6 stability. That bumps us up to 140% on our... And we died. So much for that stability. Now this guy is in charge, though, and he is actually... He already has a child as well. So this is great. He is young. He will have proper heirs. This is good. We're finally done electing, well, not really electing, but appointing old people without children. That's great. We do need a governor over here. We'll put this guy in. Okay, I don't really care. We'll adopt this guy. Sure. No risk of civil war at this time. And I don't expect Sequania to put up too much of a fight. They only have 451 pops, so it shouldn't be too bad. Our popularity is not great. Well, we've definitely had a bunch of people die recently. And our tyranny needs to drop as well. There's no doubt about that. Okay, the civil war in Moria has come to an end. We've got one brewing for ourselves. He can lose that loyalty. That's okay. So, who's causing this brewing civil war? This guy. He's our chancellor. We're going to bribe him. No problem. Fantastic. Lots of bribery. These foundries aren't really great investments, and these libraries are starting to dwindle on their investment power. But we'll still get a few more. Our manpower cap is currently 80,000 even. That's interesting to me. As our stability comes up, our research efficiency will as well. We just had another daughter. Now, we're done with scientific patronage. That's absolutely fine. We can colonize up over here, and so we shall. We could become wise and lose some loyalty on this guy. Or we could become rash and gain popularity. And that's what we're going to do. Beautiful. So our claim is going to be done very shortly, and we're going to declare that war when that happens. We're also going to bump our army maintenance up, which is going to drop our research as well. We're not, I think, going to go up to increased pay. It's not really necessary, but we'll sit here for the moment, and we'll go ahead and declare this war. They have no allies, and we're going to immediately move up here, here, and here. Okay, let's see how that goes. We're not sure exactly where their armies are going to come from or how powerful they're going to be. So we want to make sure that these guys are close enough. In fact, we're going to go here for the moment. That said, there's only the one crossing here, so I've changed my mind. The only way that they can get to us here is by crossing here, which we can see and stop. So this will be fine. I don't expect too much resistance in this war, in all honesty. So we're going to make our way on through here. We've already gotten some gains here, which is fantastic. And we'll see what Sequania decides to do about this. Okay. So this fort is now under siege. We're going to send these guys to siege this fort, although I don't expect them to finish it before these guys finish. We'll see. Maybe they do. There are a few forts up over this way for sure. And it is currently winter, which is awkward. Okay, so what's going on now? This guy's being a jerk again. Well, we'll bribe him. I'm sure it'll be okay. So we're up to 21% on this siege. That's beautiful. Yeah, barbarians are pillaging. They're a bunch of jerks. That's to be expected. So we're going to grab this capital as well. This fort will fall soon. and then we'll start moving over to here. Once these guys are freed up, we're going to start moving down this way, probably. But we've gotten some start on this siege, anyway. We're 29% war score at this moment. 42%? Excellent. At a fake address. And we're going to head over to here. Now, they might finish this siege. If they do, that's fine. Sequania has 1,000 troops walking over here. I don't care about this. They have another 1,000. In fact, I think I'm going to send these troops down to deal with that. Yeah, that's another 3k. So their levies are trickling in. And that's their legion. Okay, got it. So this isn't going to be very powerful. Sounds good. So we're going to be wrapping up this siege. There we go. And these guys are going to head here. These guys are actually going to head to this fort. Cool. So we're chasing these down a bit. We should have no problem dealing with them. Yeah, these are all getting stack wiped for now. We're going to head in over this direction, chase them down. This is a levy here. Okay. So they capped this. We're going to head over here. See if we can catch any of these forces. In fact, we're going to head in here. Like this. I like it. So they're going to have very little left after this. That was not a stack wipe, but that's okay. We're going to cap this. This may not stack wipe either. It did not. That's fine. We're at 60% war score at this time. And let's get these caps. It is currently January. Okay, we do need a researcher, and that will be Civic. It'll be this gentleman. We can call down Zoroaster, and so we shall. To 5 pops convert. And we also need a marshal, which will be this guy. Cool. We're going to head up over this way. And we're going to head up over this way. I'm not sure where all these guys are retreating to, but we'll see. I'm hoping that they're retreating like back over here. That would be ideal. But yeah, they're not really putting up any major resistance to us. I mean, that's to be expected. They're what, a regional power? Yeah, they're a regional power. We're a major power. So it is expected. Looks like they might actually be retreating up over this way. That's okay. Oh, we're actually going to catch some of them here. Hilarious. We stack wiped them. We're going to catch these guys here. So we'll stop for the moment. We did not stack wipe those. We did stack wipe these. Okay, we should pursue this force. I'm guessing they're heading over this way. We're at 76%. And we won this siege, so we're going to head down here. These guys are going to head to this capital next. Cool. So there's still 2 forts to siege over here. The question is, how much do we actually want to take? So this is only worth 1 aggressive expansion. 10, 14, 16, 24, 32. Okay. So if we wanted to full annex them, what would this end up looking like? That's 50 AE right there. We should probably not take them all in one war. I doubt we want to hit 50 AE. That would be pretty painful to our relations to the great powers, I think. So I think that what we should do and not this. I think that what we should do is reset this, and we take Sarmatia, of course, Superioris, and we take this, this, and this. Maybe we take this as well. That would be 32 AE. Yes, I think this is what we go for. Well, now. Okay, I guess we're going to be a great power. And there we go. We are now officially a great power. So that's, you know, pretty great. We're going to head back over this way. And we're just going to chill over here for the moment. Cool. So our armies are exiled. We'll go after Sequania again later. But I wanted to sit at like 31 AE. So Rome. Yeah, they're very upset about that aggressive expansion, as expected. Okay, so we need to chill for a bit. No doubt about that. I want to check, is Egypt considered a great power? They're a major power. Carthage is a great power. Okay. Well, we are now officially one of the big boys. Although, we're only at 6385 pops. So we still have like half the pops of the Seleucid Empire and a little over half of Rome. So we're still not on par with these guys. But that's okay. So we're heading home. And hopefully Rome gets over this. This guy died. Oh, that's the Asian. Okay, that's actually super handy for us. Super, super handy. So I do think that we should probably think about building up our navies now. And that's a civic advance there. We can also colonize over here. Beautiful. And I do want to work our way down towards like exported drama. Public Works Department might not be too bad either. Basically anything that is looking to give us popularity gain or anything that gains us popularity gain or happiness, I think we're okay with. Okay. Yeah, so this is pretty much just religious tree that we're looking for here. This is National Freeman Happiness, or this is Tribesman. We can go for either of those. For now, we're going to go for Tribesman. There we go. Now, we are losing some stability right now, and that's due to our aggressive expansion. Obviously, we need to chill, but we did have a good expansion there. So that's pretty solid. I do want to bump our economy, our army maintenance back down, and our fort maintenance back down as well. There we go. So that should help out our happiness. We're at 138. Not bad, considering we're at 48 stability. That's really solid, actually. So integrated culture happiness is going to be very important as well. There's a lot of things in this religious tree that I think we should go after at this time. Basically, I mean, unintegrated culture group happiness would be amazing, but Omen power, okay, sure. We're going to immediately grab the national citizen happiness right now. There we go. So we grabbed glass blowing, and the reason we did that was for that sweet, sweet research efficiency. We are doing very well on that front. Okay. These guys decided to stop here. I wanted them to come back to Olbia, but I guess this is okay. So we're going to do that, and we do want these guys to go onto road build mode. And we want to immediately begin building some roadage up through here. For now, we're just going to build roads kind of along these borders. But we're definitely going to want to have roads connect here. And like that. And then around this. Like so. And I also think that we probably want a road coming down like this. And then a road coming through like that. That should be good. So we'll get that going. Excellent. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to work on dropping our aggressive expansion a little bit, for sure. And we're also going to work on hopefully getting some colonization done over here. We're not going to go after these guys immediately, but that will happen soon-ish. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. We have a claim on Rome. What could go wrong? We do need a chancellor. Let me put that in quick. There we go. Okay, we'll deal with the Civil War next episode. See you all then.